Ever wondered what web exploitation is? Well, you're about to find out. Web exploitation is a process where vulnerabilities in web applications are discovered and exploited. This exploitation can lead to unauthorized access, data theft, or other malicious activities. It's like finding a weak spot in a fortress and using it to breach the defenses. This technique is often used by cybercriminals who aim to cause harm. They might be after your personal data, financial information, or simply want to disrupt services. It's a digital game of cat and mouse, where the attackers are always looking for the next loophole to exploit. But it's not all doom and gloom. Web exploitation is also an essential skill for cybersecurity professionals. They use the same techniques, but with a noble cause, to find and fix these vulnerabilities before the bad guys can get to them. So, in a nutshell, web exploitation is all about finding and exploiting weaknesses in web applications. But why is it important? Let's find out. Why should one bother about web exploitation? Because it's crucial to both offensive and defensive cybersecurity. Web exploitation is in many ways akin to a chess game. It's a constant battle of wits between hackers and cybersecurity professionals. In this digital age, understanding web exploitation is a fundamental skill necessary for both sides of this ongoing battle. For hackers, web exploitation is their primary method of attack. They seek out vulnerabilities, the weak points in a system, and exploit them to gain unauthorized access, steal sensitive information, or disrupt services. Like a burglar looking for an unlocked door or a weak window latch, hackers probe websites and systems looking for any weakness they can exploit. But it's not just the bad guys who need to understand web exploitation. In fact, it's arguably even more important for those on the defensive side. Cybersecurity professionals need to understand the methods and tools used by hackers in order to effectively defend against them. They need to know what to look for, how to identify potential vulnerabilities, and how to fix or mitigate them. Knowledge of web exploitation allows them to anticipate potential attacks and take proactive steps to prevent them. And then we have the ethical hackers, the white knights of the digital realm. Ethical hackers use the same skills and tools as the hackers, but with a different goal in mind. They're the ones who test the defenses, find the vulnerabilities, and then help to fix them before they can be exploited. They're the ones who help make the digital world a safer place for all of us. So you see, web exploitation is a double-edged sword. On one hand, it's used by cybercriminals to wreak havoc. On the other, it's a critical tool for those trying to protect us from those very threats. Understanding it, mastering it, is key to staying one step ahead in this ever-evolving digital landscape. Web exploitation is not just about breaking things. It's also about building better defenses, about making the digital world a safer place. Now that we have a clear understanding of web exploitation and its importance, let's summarize the key points. Web exploitation is a critical component of cybersecurity. It revolves around exploiting vulnerabilities in web applications to gain unauthorized access or carry out malicious activities. This could range from injecting malicious scripts to stealing sensitive data, disrupting services, or even taking control of the entire system. Web exploitation is not just about causing harm, though. It plays a significant role in ethical hacking, a practice where cybersecurity professionals intentionally look for vulnerabilities in a system, not to harm, but to improve its security. By exploiting these vulnerabilities, ethical hackers can understand how a potential attacker might gain access, and accordingly develop measures to prevent such breaches. The importance of web exploitation extends beyond just the realm of cybersecurity professionals. With an increasing amount of our lives spent online, understanding web exploitation can help us all better protect our data. It enables us to be more vigilant and proactive in safeguarding our digital lives. A key takeaway from our discussion is the dual nature of web exploitation. On one hand, it can be used maliciously by hackers to cause harm. On the other hand, it serves as a powerful tool in the hands of ethical hackers, helping to strengthen the security of web applications. Web exploitation is a vast and complex field with many different techniques and approaches. It's a constant game of cat and mouse, with attackers finding new vulnerabilities and defenders working tirelessly to patch them up. It's a never-ending cycle, and staying one step ahead is crucial. And there you have it, a brief introduction to web exploitation. Remember, knowledge is power, and understanding web exploitation is a step towards a safer digital world. Thanks for watching.